you have to be very good at taking precise instructions. Don't overcomplicate your life. If somebody tells you jump, you're like, okay, I'm gonna jump, right? Don't ask too many questions. Don't complicate your situation, because the way the school has taught us is they've put together a formula that has worked for many years, and people are super successful at it. So I just want you to be part of the Telegram group. It's important for you to be part of the Telegram group. The Telegram was created for us to communicate with each other, especially after you're done with the WhatsApp group and you get into Telegram. Start chatting with us. Start, posting your wins. You're part of the group. Don't be shy. If somebody harasses you, tell me. I will kick them out. It's my group, right? And I want everybody to be comfortable. And it's always been that way. So don't be shy. Please ask questions in there. Don't get into a situation where you're stuck and you're not asking questions. We don't know you need help, right? So getting into Telegram, feel comfortable, you're welcome, post questions. So the first thing we've talked about here is if you have not done this and you're brand new, is you want to download HFX swipes. I know that they're making changes. HFX is becoming TBX. And for now, the instructions we have is just download HFX swipes, log in with your credential, and you used to log in into or to attend sign up with the school. Swipe coin, MetaTrader 4, right? Time tree. If you're not part of time tree, you're gonna feel a little lost. You're not gonna know these meetings, right? So make sure you are downloading your time tree and making sure that your notifications are on, because even if you have a calendar and notifications are not on, you're not gonna remember, because I know you're so busy. You're not gonna remember there's a meeting at 7 o'clock, okay? And if you miss out, then you're stuck in a situation, right? Is there anybody here, by a show of hands or even type in 1, is there someone here that does not have a broker yet? Please, we wanna help you. Anybody without a broker? Okay, perfect. Okay, anybody else? Okay, so I'll show you the broker that we use. Please do your homework. If you want to look for other brokers, you can. One of the brokers that a lot of people are using is called Pocket Option. Okay. And all you have to do with this Pocket Option is you come in here, you do a registration. You do a registration, you sign up. Okay. Once you sign up, it's a pretty easy, and I think Rosalia uses this Pocket Option, right? It's pretty easy. You can come in here, they ask you, do you want to deposit now? You can say, yes, I want to deposit now. And then it just walks you through it. It's easy. They're going to ask you, what do you want to use? I will tell you from my own experience with almost 99% of the brokers, you're better off just sending a Bitcoin and calling it a day. If you try to use credit cards, it kind of becomes just not fun, right? I will ask for Rosalia to chime in. Have you tried using a credit card with Pocket Options? Okay. So a lot of people a lot of people are using Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin is going down, so if you buy the Bitcoin, transfer it right away. It's easier. Trust me when I tell you it's easy. If you try to do anything else, then you're going to run into things that I can't even help you, because I wouldn't know how to help you. So just choose Bitcoin, put in an amount. If you get stuck with all this, put in an amount. Looks like they allow you $100, and click on Bitcoin. Once you hit on Bitcoin, basically, let me see. I've never used this thing before. Okay, so if you use Bitcoin, choose a bonus. I wouldn't choose a bonus. You come in here, $100, you click continue. Okay, and then it's gonna basically just tell you that they want, please note, according to current withdrawal amount. Yeah, okay. So right here, basically it's just telling you, go into your Coinbase or Cash App and literally copy the address, this address, and put it into Cash App or Coinbase. It's very easy. I'll show you how. Okay. So I will pull up my phone and maybe get into Cash App. And have you bought your Bitcoin already?
Not yet, but I have some Bitcoins.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There's somebody here that does not have Bitcoin and you need to know how to do it. Please voice your questions. Okay, so I'm gonna make an assumption that maybe you are, and it's the same thing. It doesn't matter if it's Coinbase or.
I have Coinbase and Bitcoin, so I know I'm set on that area.
Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna show you how to do the transfer. It's very easy. You're gonna come in here. I'm just gonna use Cash App. Okay. I'm gonna come in here. So I'm gonna make an assumption that I have a Bitcoin, right? Assume this 270 is a nice Bitcoin, right? It's an amount that is transferable. All you have to do is just click the send button right here. Okay. In Coinbase, I think in Coinbase it says send. It actually says send. And then you're gonna put in, I personally, when I use my broker, and I'm gonna show you what broker I use, and then you can make your own decision, whatever broker you wanna use. I'll tell you why I like my broker versus Pocket Options, but I'm also gonna tell you why a lot of people like Pocket Options versus my broker. So you're gonna put in, I usually tell people to put in, if you're aiming to transfer $500, I usually tell people to put in about $520, only because there's a transaction fee. So if you want your money to end up on the other side in the same exact amount that you need, then you have to put in a little bit more. And then what you do is, obviously it's not gonna allow me to do this, but if now I hit send, it's going to display an area there to say, who am I sending this to, right? Who am I sending it to? So then that's where you go and copy this very quickly. You're gonna copy this copy address, because this is the account number, and then you paste it in Coinbase or Cash App, and then your money is gonna show up here. Easy. Okay, so that's Pocket Options. I use Forex. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Okay, I'll tell you one thing about Pocket Options. Pocket Options does not have a feature called rollover. Rollover is essentially you're just saying, hey, this trade really needs more than 2 minutes. This trade really needs more than 5 minutes. So you add more time to it. Pocket Option does not have that option. Okay, the interface kind of looks different, but let me just tell you one thing. I mean, trading is trading. Let me see. I have not explored this too many times. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Trading is trading. All you have to do is, and now I'm probably gonna ask Coach Rose to help us out a little bit here, because I don't use Pocket Options. Okay, so essentially the time is here, the amount is here. We always trade 2% of your entire account. Please just know that we always trade 2% of your entire account. How do you know it's 2%? You take let's say you have $500, you're gonna do times 0.02, sorry. Okay, times 0.02. You're gonna get $10. That's how much you're gonna put here. If you have a $500 account and you're putting in $15, you're over trading, and I will guarantee you something. One day that account is going to have zero, because you are just you're too much of a risk taker. Because it just takes a few over leveraging in order, and that go wrong, and your account is belly up, got no money. I'm just telling you, follow the simple rules and you'll be okay. And don't be surprised when you start hearing the little devil telling you, you can put more money. You just won the previous trade. You're good. That's when you hear, Goes the wrong way. I will tell you, I can guarantee you 99% that there's a lot of you are going to over leverage in the beginning. And then you're going to remember we were told not to do it. I was one of the people. I didn't care what Kemry said. I was like, I got this. I want to be rich quickly. And I started over leveraging. I started losing money. Oh my God. And then I was like, yeah, what is wrong with me? I was given instructions. Why am I doing this? Right? So just be obedient, be patient, and know that this thing works. I use ByteForex. Now I'll show you how it looks like. And I actually have ByteForex and IQSend. So ByteForex looks like this. And if you want to use this, it has more features. I've never had an issue with it. Some people have had issues with it withdrawing, but I've never had issues with it. But that's a risk you're running into, because now if some people have had an issue withdrawing money from ByteForex, then there's that little bit of history. I personally have never had any issues. The way to withdraw from a broker, no matter if it's Pocket Options or ByteForex, I have been told over and over, it's essentially you create a relationship with a broker. It sounds kind of weird. Yeah, it's my money. I want it. And why would I care to create a relationship? But for whatever reason, that's the way it is. So learn to take out 30 bucks, 50 bucks in the beginning. Just take out a little money at a time. And once the broker realizes that you're a legit trader, you're not somebody that is basically, because unfortunately, the reason why these people become the way they are is it's very easy for people to hide money in ByteForex. People that do bad stuff. They come in, they're hiding money, they basically put it into a broker account. And then when things have cleared out in their lives, they're trying to withdraw the whole amount without even trading, right? So that's the reason why brokers are kind of like suspicious-ish, but just create a little relationship. For me, I started taking out, I would take out 50 bucks once a week, $30, $100. They let me, I did not have any issues. And it's not unusual for you to get a phone call from them saying, hey, is that you, Ann? Are you the one trying to withdraw money? How much are you trying to withdraw? Okay, all right, thanks. Okay, they call me all the time. Every time I take money out, they just call me. I'm like, it's me, duh. But then what I also noticed is when I put in the same Bitcoin address, because Bitcoin does generate different addresses. Every time you go to pull up to get paid Bitcoin, you can actually use the previous address you used from Bitcoin. I don't know if I just confused anybody. When you are receiving money, you can decide to use one address to receive money, because what happens with Bitcoin, it generates different addresses, right, for you as an account holder. So if you use the same address with this ByteForex, for example, you're just like, okay, it's going to be the same one. Then they know it's you, right? They don't suspect it's somebody else trying to steal money, blah, 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 from your account. Okay. Any questions on that so far?
I'm fine with that now.
Awesome. Let's see who else is in here. Mercy 10, are you guys okay? Nancy, do you have you transferred money into your broker?
Yes, I have.
Awesome. Any more, Mercy? I don't know who spoke. But Nancy is the one that spoke?
Yeah, it's me, Nancy, that spoke.
Okay. I was on another screen. I couldn't see you. Mercy 10, have you transferred money into your broker? I know she was driving, I think. Univet, have you transferred money into your broker?
Not yet.
Okay. Given the instructions I gave you, do you think you can do it?
Yep.
Okay, good. Any more questions?
No, I'll try. If I get a problem with it, I'll just text you.
Okay, yeah. Any more questions with the transferring? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna, please ask your questions here. It's much easier for us to help you here. We prefer to do it here versus going back and forth with you. I know it can kind of get frustrating. The same thing with this guy. You know, if you decide to use Forex, it's the same thing. You just go into account, fund account, and you're in. Okay. Alrighty. So let me see. What else have we not covered? When it comes to swipe coin, it's super important for you to know that there's a different broker used for swipe coin. So you're going to download the swipe coin, but you also now download MetaTrader 4. When it comes to brokers for MT4, MT4 is the same as MetaTrader 4. Write this down if you have not. We use Hugo's Way. Also, please just go Google go ahead and Google brokers. Okay, we use Hugo's Way. I actually got to ask Carter Cobain what he uses when he was here in Chicago, and he says he uses Hugo's Way and Osprey FX. So Hugo's Way, if you have not downloaded a MetaTrader 4 broker. So you're going to have two pairs of brokers, one for the HFX and another one for crypto. The other accounts that people use is called Osprey FX. Osprey FX. Write that down. So that's another crypto. So you can either do Hugo's Way or Osprey FX. You don't need both. Okay. Alrighty. Any questions on that? Okay. So the other thing that is so, my God, it's so important. Once you finish all these steps, okay, please start going to go live sessions, especially if you're someone that wants to go beyond copy and paste. Right now, the only thing you need to be aware of is how to download this and how to take your trades. And I think it's only fair for me to pause here and show you how to take a simple trade in Swipecoin and also in HFX. Okay, so we're going to do that right now. We're going to make it very, very simple. Like I said earlier, this is for introduction. So we'll show you something real quick. Okay. Now, right now, we still have HFX swipes. Carol, since you're here, HFX swipes is going away. You were able to attend that class, right? Carol? Carol? If you're talking, you're muted. Well, she put her face here and ran away to eat dinner. Rosalia, did you attend the class for TBX? No, I don't think you did. I know Carol did. Anyway, I was going to ask Carol which app they're changing to. I think they're changing into, anyway, we'll get all that information soon. So let me just show you, if you got an HFX swipe, if they're still sending them, this is the way it's going to look like, okay? The reason why I'm saying if they're still sending them is because we now have something called TBX. It got released today. We do not have all the information, but we will have all the information. I promise you that, because the main people running TBX is Kendry and Onadipe. So they're gonna tell us what's going on. I missed a training they had this afternoon. So Carol attended, and I was really hoping she can tell us like what happened there. But let me just show you how to take a simple trade. This is a very simple trade, you guys. It says AUD USD. It says a sell, and then it has an entry price of 0.68520, and then it says 5 minutes. Okay. So when you see a trade like this, all you have to do is go into your broker. Okay, you just log in into your broker. I'm gonna log in into my broker real quick. Let me see if I can log in here. Come on, log in. So I'm going to log in into my broker and show you how I take the trade. What happened? What's wrong? Okay. So how do you take this trade? Very simple. If you pull up the trade that came in my local time, 1:14 p.m. So if you're Eastern, it came in at 2:14 p.m., which is 14:14. If you are in Pacific, 3 hours before that, 2 hours before that is 11 o'clock. Okay. It says AUD USD. All you're doing is coming here, AUD USD. Okay. AUD USD. This trade says 5 minutes. I'm just going to change my 5 minutes to show 5 minutes here. Now it says the entry price is 0.68520. So these numbers here is what you're looking at. 0.68520. Okay, 68520. So this 783 should be around 520. And when it says a sell, you hit the put button. That's it. So you're trying your very best to align the numbers that you've been given on the app to the numbers here. And if they say sell is a put, when they say call is, when they say buy is the call button. Any questions on that, on the newbies? Any questions on that?
Okay, I have a question. This and that you have to put it immediately the time that it came in.
Yeah, it's best if you try. Okay, when the trade comes in and you're able to react right away, you just come in here and kind of gauge where things are, right? And if it's around, if it's there, then you take it. If it's not there, you may have to wait maybe 5 minutes. You know, I've seen people say that sometimes they waited for 10 minutes. Okay.
Come again. Where is that? Well, okay. I find a trade on the swipe, whatever, and then I need to paste it here. So, and then I've followed how you do the numbers. If it's a buy, you do a call. If it's a sell, you do a put. Yeah. Asking about the timing, like immediately I see that notification, should I come and do it on my broker?
Yeah. And so that's what I was saying. This number, you react right away and come kind of see if this number are identical to the numbers they gave you.
Oh, okay. Got you. I got it now.
Yeah. And if they are, you take the trade. If they're not, you may have to wait a little.
Or for it to like go up, down and come back to the same number?
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm gonna share my phone screen again. So the way you know what number you need to be looking for is, and then I'll also show you where to find the video that helped me figure out, okay?
Okay.
That way you can also hear it directly from the school. Okay. So here the number we're looking for is 0.68520, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
So now, if I come here, and this number is not 0.68520, that means that this trade is not ready yet.
Okay.
I just have to wait until this gets 520. And if I reacted right away, I know that that number has not passed yet because I just saw it and I came here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you stay maybe 10, 15 minutes, you don't know if that number has already passed you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the way to do HFX swipes. Honestly, Rose, can you find out if Coach Carol can talk now? I don't know if she's on or not. I have a feeling that, okay, so the way Kendry was explaining to me, you can still take all the trades here, but then now you get a chance to take a trade here with the TBX and also in MetaTrader 4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They will use an app, and I think he said, I think it's an app abbreviated with SO. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I wish Carol was here, and I'm gonna go listen to the video and get you that information. But that information is also gonna be available through Go Live. Okay. So I know we can still take trades here, but also now we're gonna be able to use swipe coin or MetaTrader 4. Okay. So that's HFX swipes. That's easy. You just copy it. There's honestly, you're not changing anything. You're not trying to modify anything. It's just a matter of you.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi. What is the app we're going to be using for TBX?
The app is what's the name again? I think it's Swipe. Hold on.
Could be swipe options or something.
Yeah.
Swipe option. Swipe option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I know it's abbreviated with SO, but I wasn't too sure. Okay. And so I guess we're just gonna go into the App Store and see if we find it. Swipe option. Did they maybe you can give us a little bit more information before we move on? Can you tell us what else was said in the meeting? Coach Carol? Are you making ugali? She gone again.
No, I was talking to someone on the phone. Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you need to go?
Yes, because I'm helping somebody to get signed up.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Bye.
So she's from Benin. That's the reason why I'm saying ugali. She has no idea what ugali is. So anyway, so I want to finish up this. We did take a little bit of time, but I want to make sure that you understand the importance of going Go Live. Please, you're paying so much money for this. Please take time and go and listen to your traders, especially Kendry and Onadipe. Even if you miss him, and by the way, Sarah was showing me where to find Onadipe, and I think he's it's under TBX, and I think they're under. They moved them again. Ah,
Binary.
binary. Where is the binary though? I lost it again. Why are they messing with us?
There. Just
Where are they? I swear, I feel like I'm losing my mind. So they moved Kendry because they no longer have HFX. So we gotta find him again. I don't know where it is. They just made this change this afternoon, so we're all learning at the same time. So where is binary? Ah. No. Oh, okay. Did you guys see what I did? So if you're trying to find Kendry tomorrow, don't get frustrated like me. He's not under this anymore. He's under TBX Binary Pro. This is TBX Binary Pro. Anyway, so you're gonna find him under TBX Binary Pro. It's hiding over there. I'm telling you, you guys, if you can just bear with the way Cambridge teaches him and him, you're going to become very good, accurate traders. Of course, you may fall in love with Ivan Cabra. You may fall in love with Joey Pimentel or Jay Wall. But, you know, figure out who you like. We like these two people and stick to them. Just learn from one person, right? I know for a fact that Cambry, the reason why Cambry is the #1 trader is because he's very accurate. If you decide to use Cambry, use Cambry. Also realize that there's this group of guys here that break down theory very well, by the way. They break down theory very well. If you're having a hard time understanding, because Cambry can kind of can really go fast sometimes. Let me swipe. I would recommend for you to listen to these guys. They've really helped me. Let me show you. I do apologize. They've moved stuff around this afternoon, so I'm literally having a hard time finding them. I'm looking for Brandon Boyd, by the way, if anybody wants to help me. Okay, they're under TBX. These two guys here, Brandon Boyd, they're really good teachers. They teach you theory, right? They teach you theory. Like they take down, okay, if you want to understand super trade, you can come here and listen to them. As you notice, they're moving things around. So now they have 0 videos, okay? So they're moving things around, just bear with us. They're shifting things around from this afternoon. Okay, now it's important for you to be plugging in to go live. If you're also super serious, like super serious with knowing how to trade, I'm gonna tell you the little secret, okay? Here's a little secret. The little secret is immerse yourself into IM Data Center. Honestly, like if you're super serious about getting into trading. We teach you what we're learning here, so you might as well go over here and learn yourself, right? So like for me, you know where you're gonna find me? You're gonna find me here because I wanna know everything about this. So the way you come here, you go to IM Data Center and then you click on Academies and then you click on Time-Based Trading English. Ooh, you guys, they already have videos. They already have videos for TBX. Oh, I'm not sleeping tonight. I want to know everything. Okay. So come here, listen. Come here, listen. They're gonna teach you everything. Don't ever feel like you're lost. No, come here and learn, please. Always interested in this. Okay. So figure out what schedule works best for you with your trader. If you miss them, come watch them later. Even for me, Cambridge, sometimes I miss him. I come back and watch because it's important what he's teaching, right? But now I'm gonna be mostly just doing TBX, and of course I'm still learning NFTs. Okay. So the other thing I want to cover very quickly is obviously this video is gonna be hard to find. We use this software here called Hourglass, and you're gonna find it on my website. There's a link here. And the reason why we use this software here, this is our scanner. It helps us figure out like what trades to take. Okay. It's important for you to notice that sometimes if you're sitting on it for a while, the time is gonna be different. So make sure you're always refreshing it. You don't wanna evaluate a graph that is 5 hours old. So I'm gonna try to take a trade with you guys quickly, but please continue going through this page. It's important. If you skip any of that stuff and you ask me a question, I'm gonna know. Okay. So please make sure, if anything, even before you start immersing yourself into Go Live, just go through this page. Get all the fundamentals out of the way, because Basically what I've done is I've gone into im.center. I've taken out what you need to start going, right? There's a lot of information. So I've just kind of taken out what do you really need to start trading. If you go through my website, it's not read it as a novel. You like seriously sit down, ask all the questions. And then when you come to calls like this, you're able to ask more questions. I promise you, it's not going to take you a week to start trading by yourself. Okay. It's important for us to also tell you that a lot of people are not successful in trading because they don't have a plan. So please use this compound sheet. It's going to take you to this website. Starting today, do not touch a broker without knowing how much money you need to be making for that day based on what your future goal is. Most people are going to start with $500. You know, you can start very conservatively and say, I just want to make 4% per day. And once I make 4% per day, I'm out of the market. The reason why we tell you to do that, to get out of the market, is because if you sit there and you're trading, what's going to happen is now, because of fatigue and just starting to be careless, because this is not the kind of thing that you're supposed to be sitting there all day and doing. Okay? What's going to happen, you're going to start losing the money that you just made. So we always say, take two trades or 3 trades and get out. So if I were you today, go print out this thing. Okay? Print out this thing, send it to yourself, send my results. You're going to put your email and just know how much money do I need to make daily. Have a goal. If you're like me, when I started, I said, I just want to make $100,000. And I knew that every single day. And I knew my first $100,000. I knew when I needed to make it, right? You can have a date and say, I know for a fact by the 18th, right before Thanksgiving, I can actually get very close to $100,000. So you're going to have this date written down somewhere. And when you're praying, when you are farming, you know that your date for $100,000 is 11/18. But you also have to have a plan. How much should I be making every single day in order for me to really have that amount of money? Don't deviate from your plan. Just come in, make 20 bucks. Doesn't matter how many swipe coins they send you or whatever. HFX swipes they send you. Just stay. Just be an obedient person and just come in. You make your $23. You're like, I know it's not much, but I'm out. 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 What starts to happen is, as soon as you start hitting these numbers here, let me show you. The moment you start hitting $921 a day in profit, now you're cruising. You already have $26,000. But if you start putting in, and you're trying to put in 10%, yeah, you're gonna grow faster, yeah. You're increasing your risk here. Because now you're just gonna be clicking. I really want to make big money. I really want to make big money. Okay, so just be slow with it, and you should be all set. Okay. What else? Yeah. When I was brand new, I used to say take 1 to 6 trades. Trust me, I learned I need to fix this. I learned the best thing to do is basically to take 2 or 3 trades, and you're good to go. Okay. And I used to take 1% to 4%. Nowadays, I just take 2%. So what you're seeing here is what I wrote when I was brand new. Okay. So any questions so far? Newbies, any questions, please? Any questions? Who wants to take a trade? Type in 1 if you're interested in taking a trade right now. I got 0. Alrighty, you guys, nobody's speaking to me. Oh, Sarah gave me a 1. Thank you, Sarah. Lillian gave me a 1. Thank you. Anybody else interested in taking a trade? You guys are so quiet today. What's going on? Okay. I have about 10 minutes and then we gotta get out of here. So let me just show you how I take a trade. And this is gonna go really fast, but thank God we have a recording. Normally I come in into This is a little advanced, but you're gonna see it here. I've talked about TradingView here. See that? I've talked about TradingView. If you want to know how to set up your TradingView, please go and watch Kemri Moore's videos. He has so many videos on TradingView. Okay. So usually what I do is, honestly, I come in and I look at the market. First thing I normally do is I find out, is there news? Okay. Is there news? Where do you find is there news? Forexfactory.com. How do I know that? I even put it in here for you. I've put everything in here for you, you guys. See this? The links are here on my website. You come in here and you look. You're looking for anything that is red folder. Okay. If there's a red folder, then literally for me is stay away, don't trade USD. And the truth is, when USD is red, most likely it's going to affect majority of the other currencies. Okay, it's going to affect the rest of the currencies. Now, today, right now, it is 7:51. Also, make sure on your Forex Factory, this 7:51 is matching with your local time. If it's not, click on it and change it, because otherwise you're looking at a different time zone. Okay, so click on it and trade it and fix it. Okay, so now once you look, there's no news, right? Now the other thing that you want to look for is you want to look for the strength of the market. Like if you notice, we still have the old checklist here that gives you the what you need to be looking in the market. Okay, so then definitely you come to the hourglass. Oh my God, what's happening here? JPY is 0. What's going on? The world has collapsed.
Yeah, it's bad right now in the markets right now, Janey.
Oh my God. I've never seen JPY 0. I've seen it at 1. Anyway, we're not even gonna try it because I'm trying to look at a market with a 0 is not gonna make any sense. So honestly, there's a lot of videos on my YouTube on us taking trades. So you know, if you want to see how we take trades, how we chart it out, go ahead and do that. This might actually not be a bad trade. NZD USD. NZD USD. NZD USD. NZD USD may not be a bad trade. You're gonna see how I chart. I've recorded a lot of videos with this. 10 minutes. So anyway, so if you're brand new, please finish out the basics and then always attend these calls and voice your questions. We're here to help you. Meanwhile, let's see what's going on with this. Yeah, it's showing up right now. So it's staying around these zones. If I were to take, I would probably take it at 419 area. Yeah, 419 area. But it's not crossing out yet. Okay. Alrighty. I really hope that was helpful, you guys. Brand new people, please ask a lot of questions. It gets easier with time. It really does. It gets easier with time. Finish up with my what